Well, hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for mid-June right through to mid-July 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Okay, let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, this is your twin flame reading for those twins who are currently in separation. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile is your pile, the second pile will be your person's pile, and the third pile is your unified energy of how things are going to work out, okay? Now, already before I start in the water, they're showing me an image of a heart, okay? Hearts, of course, they represent love, passion, dedication, a deep bond between people, romance, but they're giving me a sense that it is a tin of some sort. I mean, it could be it could literally be a tin heart. Some of you may have just purchased a tin heart to either use in cooking, or maybe it's to house something, a trinket or jewelry or something, or maybe you were gifted it. So please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure how to decode this energy. I mean, it could literally mean that... Oh, I'm just going to go get that card. Could literally mean that your person has something to say from the heart, but they've been keeping it to themselves, or perhaps you have. So I'll leave that image there. I'm not really sure what they're trying to give me with that. I mean, it could literally be a sign. You may see a tin heart in the next 6 weeks or so, which indicates a message from your person. So look out for that. I would definitely say, since your person has the letter, that there's communication coming for you in the next couple of weeks. So let's see what's going on there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, also, I just want you to be aware of what a twin flame connection is. For those of you who already know, please fast forward this part. But for those of you who want a little bit more clarity, I'll just give you a brief description of what it means to be in a twin flame connection and what it means to be in a false flame connection. Anyone who is emotionally, physically, or mentally abusive, that is a false flame connection. That is not twin flame. I want you to be aware of that. Otherwise, you'll waste your wonderful time, my beautiful Cancerians. Twin flame is a magnetic connection between two people who are on the same frequency. You meet in the same energy, okay? Now, I always describe it like magnets. You attract each other, but you also repel each other. There is a space in between. The twin flame dynamic tends to have a chaser, a runner, and a separation period, okay? So the chaser will continue to chase until they stop, eventually focusing on their own true path, their own true calling, shall we say, and they spiritually evolve and change their frequency. As soon as the chaser changes their frequency, they actually encourage or force, shall we say, their twin to really stop in their tracks and spiritually evolve themselves, so that then we've got a match. They come back together in union. Now, there tends to be a bit of a cycle of repeat in a twin flame connection whilst both parties are trying to recalibrate their energy. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. You know, both twins, they cannot release each other from their lives because they recognize it's an otherworldly relationship. It is something different, and it is something that they have never experienced before. But the twin flame who is a little bit more spiritually evolved tends to be the chaser, and they tend to be ready to give themselves up to the relationship, surrender to the union. And when you meet your twin, it's like looking in a mirror, okay? It's actually projected energy. You see all the things within yourself that get triggered, that need to be healed. So anything you've experienced in the past, whether it's something that created trust issues, whether you were bullied when you were younger, giving you low self-esteem or insecurity, or whether it is addictions, trauma, whatever it is that you've had in the past, the twin flame connection will trigger that energy, almost amplify it, so you have no choice but to look at it. Okay, so the twin who is the chaser, they tend to be willing to open themselves up to that energy, and they are willing to heal themselves in order to surrender to the union. But the runner, they look in the mirror, they see all the things within themselves, and they are not willing to go there. They avoid their feelings. They keep their twin at arm's length because they are rejecting parts of themselves that they do not wish to look at that time. They do not feel mature enough to look at it, or they feel it's too much out of their comfort zone, so they remain in the comfort zone in order to stay safe. And later on down the line, they have an awakening, and it shocks them almost to open up to their twin flame connection, and it forces like an ego death. So it tends to bring an awakening where they cannot fight it anymore. They need to be with their twin. So it is a very difficult relationship to navigate. It's very rewarding, very passionate, as I said, very intense, but it's a catalyst for change relationship. Twin flame is actually activated, and it's about accepting your spiritual awakening first before you really reunite with your person. So at the beginning, it's more about a spiritual journey than it is about than pursuing the person, but it doesn't feel that way, okay? So let's get the rest of your cards. I just like to sort of briefly describe what it is to be in a twin flame connection before we move on, especially when I'm shuffling the cards, so that you can get a brief idea. Also, as soon as the chaser focuses on their own path and, you know, really focuses on building healthier boundaries, becoming more confident with themselves, and being on their own journey of discovery. I always say, don't wait for your twin. But as soon as you do that, your twin will come seeking you. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. Now, they want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, so let me just pop that there for you. Now, the energy that I've got coming through here for you, my beautiful Cancerians, you're feeling a bit confused about this connection, a little bit lost. You got the clouds there, okay? This was a very fast-moving energy, and things became very unclear. I do feel that when you first met this person, you found someone who was very fun to be with, someone that had a commonality with you, and someone who, I almost get this energy of bringing out the best and the worst of each other, okay? With the clouds energy, you definitely love this person, and you had high dreams and expectations of being in a relationship with this person long term. You may have even hidden parts of yourself or the depth of feeling that you had for this person because you felt very hesitant as to whether they reciprocated. Because I feel this person took a step back, and you could feel it. Intuitively, you are very strong in your gifts. I definitely see that you are someone who instinctively could feel that this person was keeping you at arm's length, that their passion and love ran deeper than they were actually showing you, or this person, they're very closed off, okay, this person you're dealing with. But we have number 6 here, so you know that this person is your twin. And I feel the depth of love and sensitivity that you offer this person was second to none. You fell in love with this person. I do feel part of you is detaching right now, or you feel it's time to detach because you feel in a protective energy. You don't want to have to detach your energy, but I feel, well, with the Hermit present, you feel very lonely in this connection, very alone, very isolated. Some of you may have felt that your friends and family don't really understand the union or the bond that you and this person have as well. But I feel like they just want the best for you. They just don't want you to be wasting your time, okay? Now, also when you get the clouds energy, it can mean that you're fluctuating in your moods and you feel very sensitive in this energy. So, for example, you know, one moment you're like, you know what, I'm going to make this work. I want to be with my twin. And the next minute you're like, screw you. You're dangling a carrot. I just don't want to be in this connection. And you're detaching. So I feel right now there is a fluctuation period for you in your emotions, because you're feeling a little bit lost, because you're feeling uncertain about the future of what this could be, or whether it's going to turn out into anything. Some of you may have even thought, is this a twin flame connection, or is this a false flame? Because there's been a lot of hesitation in this connection and things have left you very confused. Also, I do feel there have been moments of some really dark, like negative thoughts here. I'm going to pull a card on that because I feel this connection has left you feeling very disappointed. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because you know it's destiny. You know it's fate. How can one person know that it's fate? Well, your person also knows that you are their destiny. I just want you to be aware of that. But how can someone reject their fate? How can someone reject or push away their destiny? So some of you may be really questioning why the universe has brought you this person, and is this person meant for you? Some of you are seeking answers and omens. You may have asked the universe for a sign or a symbol. Now they're giving me the tin heart again. Okay, so okay, that's unusual. Just let me just put this down for a moment. Okay, so it's really interesting because you've got the tin heart, and when I put my hands over your person, I'm seeing the Tin Man from what is it called again? Oh gosh, Dorothy, the Wizard of Oz. That's it, the Wizard of Oz. Okay, so maybe this is a bit more clear now. I'll understand a little bit more why I'm being given the tin heart. Okay, so your person, thanks so much, I'm so grateful. What I'm being given here is the Tin Man, I mean male or female, not a gender specific reading. They're just showing me the image of the Tin Man there. In the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man was saved by Dorothy. She helped him to find, well, she helped him get to where he needed to go to find a heart. Okay, so that kind of represents the idea that it is possible to change or grow as a person. And I feel like this person is going to express how they've been feeling, and that actually they have had compassion and love for you all along. But this person feels like, and they may have said this to you in the past, they're not even sure if they've got a heart. So there's some reason, something has gone on in this person's energy in the past to make them feel that they just don't have a heart, or they've closed themselves off to love. They're giving me, this person feels sometimes that they're incapable of receiving or being given love. And by association, it's difficult for them to open up to love. Okay. Okay, this is getting deep. Now, you may see references to the not Tin Man, to Wizard of Oz and things like that over the next couple of weeks. But they're actually showing me a book called Book of Baum. Okay, and Baum is in B-A-U-M. And they're giving me the original story is that the Tin Man was actually a human and had a lot of unlucky things go on in their life because they were cursed by the Wicked Witch. Okay, this is going weird, this reading. But they're indicating that due to circumstances where everything goes wrong for this person feels they don't have a heart. That's what I'm picking up on, that this person has had a lot of things go wrong in their life in the past, and they just don't want this to be another thing that they connect to that goes wrong, because they actually value you. They actually do love you, and they do see that you are their destiny. They're indicating here that you help them find their heart, or you help them in some way feel. But because they've gone for so long not feeling or being closed off to this, it scares them to come out of that comfort zone. So they may have come into your life and found sanctuary and healing with you. And because you are someone who is very emotionally connected to this person, you have a lot of understanding and compassion and empathy for this person, and they have fallen in love with you, this person, but it's safer for them to keep you at arm's length, because when you get involved in something deep, there is a potential to get hurt. And this person, I feel everything in their past has gone wrong. Now, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or give them a way out, but I'm trying to understand the reason of the separation period. So this person, they just feels like this could be another thing that goes wrong, and you're too important to this person to allow it to go wrong, because I feel like their true intentions is not to hurt you. Okay, so that's very deep for the start of the reading already. I mean, we've only got to the first card, and that's like crazy. So, okay, that's what we're dealing with your person. We'll get to their energy a little bit more, but it's strong enough to overtake the energy right now. Now, with the Hermit, I feel part of you is wondering, you know, is it the end of this connection? You've withdrawn because you're feeling so uncertain, and I feel like you're not going to put yourself out there anymore. You're going to focus on you, and that's the perfect course of action, because you are the catalyst for change. When you focus on your own calling, when you focus on, your own life and spiritual evolution and your journey of discovery, by letting go, you actually encourage your twin to energetically change their frequency. There is a cord, a bond between you both that connects you, that is unspoken, unseen, and when you pull back, your person can feel it, and they are motivated to come towards you. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. And with the Hermit energy, I feel you have gone into your shell for reflection in order to find the truth, to find the knowledge, to really reflect on whether you want to continue with this twin flame connection. The Hermit energy is to withdraw because you've been feeling very uncertain. And some of you, especially since we've got two ships here, some of you may be wondering, and this showed up briefly in the Virgo reading, I think I even called it, has this ship sailed? So some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo placements. There may be something in that reading for you. But the Hermit energy, I'm really picking up this energy of you wondering, if you let go of this person, and you don't really want to because you love this person, and you have offered healing and sanctuary to this person, but you're wondering, should you move on? Should you find someone new? Okay, we all have free will. If you want to do that, my beautiful Cancerians, you absolutely are open to. There will be a new love that comes into your life, a soulmate, if you're looking for a soulmate. But with the Hermit energy and the twin energy, I feel like you have gone deep in words for reflection, because this person tends to reach out to you when they go through difficult periods. They actually see you as the lighthouse in the storm. You bring a calmness to them that they cannot get with anybody else or anything else in their life, in the world. And they know that there is something different about you. They know that you offer them something that nobody else can, which is peace of mind. This person, I feel this person has had a relationship in the past, or an experience in the past. I mean, by relationship, it doesn't always have to be romantic. They've experienced something that has literally ripped their heart out. And it's no accident, actually, that they asked me just now, look at the Five of Swords for this person you're dealing with. And I've just glanced down and I've seen it. Look, the images they gave me before that even came out was the heart. And the Tin Man is searching for heart in The Wizard of Oz. And as you can see in that card, there's literally a hole where this person's heart is. Okay, and it's all stitched up. The heart is missing. So I feel that this person that you're dealing with, they may make references to the Tin Man, or they feel like they're searching to feel something in their life. Now, whenever we go through intense trauma, there is a coping mechanism where humans, sometimes they become a little bit numb to life. And it depends on how you deal with it. Everybody's going to deal differently with trauma or, really negative impacting experiences. And I feel this person, theirs is to become really closed off, strict with themselves, and to create a lot of structure in their life where they don't allow space for love. Okay, so that's what's coming out with your person. We do have the Three of Cups here, so some of you may be wondering if you should be going out with friends, enjoying yourself, getting out there to meet someone new, or flirting with new people, or getting yourself out there to meet or be in group settings with new people. Now, the Three of Cups, I'm going to pull a card on it because it's on your side of the street energy. So if you haven't started seeing someone new, there is a potential to be seeing someone new, because it can indicate Three of Cups can mean a third party situation. But what I'm picking up with the Three of Cups really is about you almost like connecting to your friends, using them as a soundboard to really try and understand what's going on, because you feel a little bit bewildered, or you feel a little bit lost right now. But I just need to clarify that energy, because I'm picking up about 8% of my beautiful Cancerians out there who have started talking to someone new and be wondering if perhaps you should take a step away from the twin flame connection because it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So let me just pull a card on that for that small percentage. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, I am picking up the same energy, which is some of you are thinking about abandoning the twin flame connection because it's been so difficult. You've struggled very heavily with this. You didn't want to have to, but you feel, well, I'm picking up victimized energy or victim energy. You despair with this connection. There is a sadness there, but you feel it's better to let go, because otherwise you'll continue with this. You have been searching for signs, but you may have not felt that you've received those signs that you need. So you may be deciding to look elsewhere, get out there and have fun. Now, of course, life is meant to be fun. There are some ups and downs. So at any opportunity that you can have fun, go for it, my beautiful Cancerians. I'm not saying go out there and find someone new. If that's what your course of action, that's what you want to do, then go for it. I do see new love waiting in the wings should you desire to walk away from your twin. But with the Five of Pentacles here, I feel the majority energy that I've got coming through for the Cancerian collective is that you've been perhaps talking to someone really close to you, a friend, about feeling abandoned in this connection, feeling really isolated, that you don't know which way to turn, because even if you try to move on because you love this person, it's so hard to, because you can't get this person out of your mind, and you're just feeling a little bit up in the air, like your whole world has been turned upside down. With the Five of Pentacles, I really get a sense of you wondering if you should go for an alternative, but at the same time, I feel that you're trying to look at the growth, the lessons that you're learning, and also I feel like you're trying to overcome that sense of abandonment to recognize actually you bring a lot to the table of love. You are an awesome human being. You have such a beautiful, caring, loving heart. You're attractive, kind, sensitive, and warm, and that anyone who walks by your side as a romantic partner is lucky indeed. But I feel it has taken you a long time to learn that yourself, and I feel I'm not here to blow smoke up here, you know what. I'm here to give you the energy of what I can feel here, and I feel it has taken you some time to be confident and know that you are lovable. Okay. I also feel that you and your person may have bonded. There may be some trauma bonding here where both of you bonded on some level regarding abandonment issues. Okay. And this person, it's almost because of that bonding, because you understand, it's triggered them even harder, and it's amplified their sense of loving something and losing it. And that's why they've kept you at arm's length. Okay. The Emperor, look at that. We got the Emperor here. Now, you know that this person is your divine counterpart, and I feel like you are maturing. Now, I am picking up, and they're showing me a mirror right now in the water. So whenever I'm shown a mirror, it tends to mean that you and your person have very similar traits or have had some sort of similar experience, but it could also mean that you have empathized with this person on some level. There may be an absent father or an abandonment issue here, absent masculine energy or guardian in this person's life, and I feel this person has emulated a pattern. Okay, because they've been seeking answers themselves in their own life, and whilst they witnessed the damage that it did do in their personal life, they recognize that actually perhaps the abandonment was safer. And by that I mean it stopped this person getting in deep and getting hurt, because I feel like they have tried to get in deep with a relationship in the past, and it ripped their heart out. And they realized, actually, maybe that's why their masculine parent or guardian left, because they learnt that love can be painful and that it's better to close yourself off, to keep yourself safe, build that wall. And I feel this person has emulated that pattern. They're not proud of it. I can see here that this person has some regrets, but I do see that this person is healing. But there was some sort of abandonment issue here that perhaps has been triggered in this connection, and it will be healed. Okay, I feel like you have been doing a lot of the healing, and I feel your person is only embarking on their journey of self-discovery and healing. Now, we do have for them the letter. So this person, they have something they need to say to you, and they recognize they've left it for some time, but I do feel this person's going to tell you exactly what they need to tell you. This person may be relocating or going on a vacation. It's really interesting. Maybe it's the time of the year, because a lot of energy in the twin flames, I'm picking up on some sort of travel. So this person may either write to you from their travels, or they're going to tell you that they're going abroad or they're going on a vacation, but they've been thinking about you. Okay. They may even go on a spiritual retreat, or they're trying to bring some more meditation and perception, introspection into their world. But I feel like you will hear from this person after a long period of time. I feel like this person is going to reach out to you, and they really have something to say, something that they've thought about for a while, something that's not just, frivolously thrown out into the ether to meet you. I feel it's something that has been really thought about. But I feel the initial contact will be light and bright and breezy, but then this person's got something deeper they want to say. Let me just pull a card on that for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay, they're actually showing me something in the water right now. It's, let me just see. It looks like a quote, okay? Okay, so it is only with the heart that one sees rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Now, I think that's a very famous quote. Let me see. Where's that from? Where's that from? I want to say it's from The Little Prince. Okay, I might be wrong, so I'm going to have to look it up. But I think it's from The Little Prince. Now, this could be a quote that you'll see over the next 6 weeks. I mean, it could be something that this person will literally write to you. They may send you that actual quote. So please take it as it resonates. That's coming through. So The Little Prince, the story of that, of course, I'm not here to give you like all these childhood stories or these like, I mean, they're just coming through. I'm not sure why, but that's, of course, the little prince goes off and leaves the home space in search of like a journey of discovery, trying to discover where he feels like he belongs or where his heart is, and actually comes full circle right to where he felt he belonged all along. So I feel even though there is a separation period, I feel like I get the sense that this person is coming full circle and feels like they're coming right back around home to you. That's the energy that I get. The Death card and the Ten of Cups. Now, the Death card indicates this person's going through a transformation. They're in a transition period. They're cutting out old cycles, breaking old habits. It's almost like they're metamorphosizing into something new. And I feel like they want a new beginning. They want a happy ever after. The Ten of Cups, they want to be happy. This person wants a happy family. Whereas I feel this person is going to tell you about the end of a happy family moment. Now, whether that's a person, masculine energy, guardian, parent, leaving, or even passing. There could be, it doesn't have to be leaving or abandoning like physically. It could be that that person passed. There's something from this person's childhood that has been very difficult to understand. And I feel only now are they really unpicking things as they mature. They're really thinking about what they want for the future as well. And they want to settle down. They want that happy ever after. They want peace. They want sanctuary. And I really get a sense here, this person is going to tell you that, they took pleasure in being with you or connecting with you, and that it felt effortless. And they've never had that before. They feel like they could easily talk to you, easily confide in you. And that has not been lost on them. And I feel this person knows or has discovered that actually they love having fun with you, that they could see a future with you, is what I see here, okay? Now, that's obviously a very deep message, but I feel like this person has chosen the right words, or the words they want to express, of how they've been feeling about you. We do have the Emperor here. So as you can see, there's a huge cathedral crown on their head. So this person knows that you are destined to be together, but also I feel this person, they want something traditional, and they can see themselves settling down, having a high level commitment with you. I do feel like this person is maturing. They have spent a long time being very structured, keeping a tight rein on their emotions, but and something about this person that really felt they needed to focus on career goals or success. And I feel like very strict upbringing, this person. But they're really, yeah, there's something about this person where they feel like they had their heart ripped out, or they don't have a heart, or they joke about not having a heart, but they do. Actually, deep down, they're a very sensitive person. And I know this sounds like a cliche, but some of the most sensitive people have built that tough exterior so that nobody gets in. And I do feel deep down this person is actually very sensitive, and they have a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. They've made it that way. They've created a life that way because it's easier. It's almost, they see love as messy and painful. Okay. We've got the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords indicates, a real step back. So this person has taken a step back in order to reflect. There is a withdrawal. So we've got two people here in a withdrawal state. So it's a stalemate right now. This person is getting closure on a situation where there was an abandonment issue, and they are bringing more meditation into their life, more peace of mind, but most importantly, they've been reflecting to bring harmony into their life. They're searching for answers, and they're finding clarity, greater clarity. They realized that they needed to take care of themselves because they weren't. Also, if you see, we got the Moon card here. I feel like this person has become very comfortable with things being uncertain in their life. And by that, I mean, it's almost like they've taken a step back. They don't invest in things. So if it doesn't go right, or things are uncertain, they're cool with that because they're detached. So it's not that they don't really care. I feel like they've built a coping mechanism that helps them remain detached from the outcome. This person may also, they're telling me that feathers are relevant. This person may also tell you that they've seen lots of feathers recently, or there's something about feathers anyway. I can't quite locate that conversation energy, but there's something about feathers they will mention. I mean, it could even be that they bought something like a belt that has a feather on it, or a ring, or something that has a feather on it. It doesn't have to be those things. I'm just going to pull one more card here to see what else is going on in their energy. Can you tell me why there's a separation period? What's the lesson to learn? Can you tell me what's going on with this person? The World card. They're getting closure. They're coming into balance. The World card, yeah, some of them are traveling, or even, they may even tell you about moving countries for work. This is something they're having to think about. I feel long term. They may try it out, but I don't feel like they'll like it. And I actually think they won't do it long term. That's what I'm seeing there. Queen of Swords. Yeah, look, you've got the Queen of Swords energy here. Okay, so I feel like they can feel you detaching. And I feel that they think you're going to end it. You're cutting them out of your life. And whilst they recognize that they can see why, I feel this person does want to talk. Okay, this person's going to tell you they see a future with you. With the Queen of Swords energy, this person, They see a future with you, and they want to cut out old patterns from the past. They want to discuss the present moment. I mean, also, of course, they have to take accountability for the past. They got the Six of Swords as well. This person wants to discover new lands with you. They recognize that they're in like a transition period. They're gaining more knowledge. They're gaining greater wisdom, especially with the Six of Swords. That can be that they feel guided back to you, that you are their sanctuary, but they don't want to use you as sanctuary. They don't want to just return to you whenever things are difficult. They're getting more comfortable with their emotions. And I really feel this person, they're going to tell you, they're going to talk to you about a very strict feminine or mother type figure who almost told them, don't go for love, go for money, be very detached, because I feel like it was a difficult upbringing. And with the Six of Swords there present, I do feel that they feel responsible for their family unit. Your person feels responsible. Five of Wands, a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. This person's also going to tell you, this person's going to tell you that during the separation period, that they've been doing a lot of personal development, and whilst they honor the difficulties or the differences between you both, this person feels like they've almost been in training to be a better person. And I feel with the Five of Wands there, because the Five of Wands is to, how can I put that? Is to be conflicted, but is to overcome obstacles by training to become better. And then the Six of Wands there is to step up, is to message, is to have a breakthrough and be successful. So I do feel this person wants to find a solution for this relationship. I do feel like this person will have an ego death, okay? But I feel they want to talk about saving this union. Oops. The outcome energy, I mean, you kind of flip the polarities. So you went first, they went second. So they go first this time. We've got the stork. So after a long period of time, there was nothing going on. And then suddenly there's a movement, and it can have the potential to create an improvement in this relationship. When you get a stork in the Lenormand deck, it kind of means renewal. Okay, transition period, but renewal. So this person, they want to start again. I do feel this person is going to tell you about healing something from childhood. This is major to them. It's almost like, it's like this little box that they have of personal secrets that they don't really tell anybody, but it has influenced the way that they operate in love. They didn't want it to, and I feel to some degree they were not conscious of them acting in a similar way. They were just protecting their energy. It's number 17, so we got the stork there. 17 is the star energy, so this person is healing. They are going to tell you about improvements in their life. They may even tell you about, as I said, some sort of new home or relocation. And I really feel they want to start again. Okay. We do have the Six of Swords. This person is in the transition period. They are becoming more stable, and my guides want you to be aware that this person has been searching. They've been healing. They feel like they were born literally under a dark cloud, and as you can see, they are in search of the anchor where they feel like they're home, where they feel like they can ground their energy, where they feel like they can, you know, be long term. And you've got the anchor here, so they're searching to be back with you. They feel like you're home, and I feel like they are being guided back to you. No matter where they go in the world, no matter who they meet, they are always reminded by you, and they feel guided back to you always. Without you, things seem to continue to go wrong. That tends to happen with twin flames when you're away from your twin. If you are fighting the twin flame journey, you'll notice that things just get better when you're with your twin because the energy changes. They're giving me all of the quotes today. No man is an island. So I feel like this person recognizes that they've had a lot of responsibility. They've been very self-sufficient. They're good by themselves. But I feel they're looking at the long term. They want to settle down. And they already feel committed to you in some respects. Okay, I do feel like this person realizes the only way to come or find their way back to you is to overcome and heal this Five of Swords energy, whatever it is that ripped this person's heart out. Now I'm going to pull a card on it because I feel that they have blossomed, or they are blossoming despite this difficulty. But the Five of Swords, it's left them feeling very uncertain. They're comfortable with uncertainty in a lot of their world. But when it comes to love, it's something that they've chosen to stay detached from because it hurts. And as you can see here, the past, there's that wound, there's a lesson with it. But as you can see, basically a rose is blossoming there, and there's normally thorns. And this figure here, she's got no gloves on, she's holding it. So I feel like this person is working their way up through learning and healing that love is worth it. Love is worth the difficulty. Let me just pull a card on that Five of Swords for you, because I feel this person has self-sabotaged a lot in their life because of what happened in the past. Can you please clarify that Five of Swords again? Okay, this person, the Four of Wands indicates this person wants to reunite. They will invite you, I feel, to meet up again. And the Four of Wands also indicates that this person, they really desire time in your company. Okay, it's magic when you're together is what they're showing me. And also we got the Two of Swords. I do feel this person has been very uncertain, and I feel like they want to talk to you and reunite and tell you why they've been so uncertain. This Five of Swords is the thing that has been kept them stuck, kept them in that stalemate energy. Two of Swords is to adapt, to find balance, to mediate, to think about things, really start trusting their intuition. The history of the Two of Swords, this figure is about to discover new lands. And I feel like you are a new love. Well, you're not so, you represent an unconditional love to this person. And they have not had that before, so they do not trust it. And with the Ten of Wands there, this person has got some sort of baggage. Yeah, they want to tell you about it. They want to be clear. And I feel once they clear the air on that, then you and your person have a real shot at being with each other. Okay, so this person wants to make a breakthrough. Ten of Wands indicates that, they're clearing space for a new beginning, that they want to release the baggage. I feel like they want to say goodbye to emotions and relationships and situations that don't belong in their life anymore. And they want to talk to you about it, because I feel this person recognizes that they just reacted, stepped back, withdrew, but didn't really articulate why. And you've been feeling very lost because you're like, what happened? What went on there? So I feel you've been seeking some answers, and I feel like this person wants to give you some answers. They want to find a solution, and they want to have a breakthrough because they know that you are their twin. Now your energy, we've got anchor. Okay, so I feel like you are becoming more comfortable in your emotions, being more confident, but you require stability. Okay, and I feel like you have endured this relationship, but you've been feeling stuck. And it seems to be a consistent cycle. You're thinking for the long term, and you feel that this person has not really met the requirements of a long-term relationship. You don't feel safe in this connection, so that's why you've been questioning it, thinking maybe you want to go elsewhere. We've got number 9 there again, so it's really interesting because the Hermit energy is number 9. And so you are feeling pretty lonely in this connection. And we've got number 35. When you reduce it, 3 plus 5 is 8. So I feel like you're focusing on yourself at this time to ground your energy, ground your emotions. And this person, I feel right now, you're not really sure whether you want to entertain them back in your life. You may be detaching or looking to the future, and you may feel that this person does not deserve a place in your future because they have not stepped up. You need to see physical action rather than words. We got the Queen of Swords, so that does indicate that you are very self-sufficient and you're getting really organized in your life, but you're focusing on your future. You don't want anyone to derail you, or, I feel like you're searching for happiness. And the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're going to be quite abrupt. when this person messages, and they will message, I feel like you're going to not issue an ultimatum, but I feel like you're going to be very decisive about what you want and direct with this person and say, look, stop messing me about. You're either stepping up or you're stepping out. I actually feel like you will, with the Hermit energy, I feel like you're withdrawn. And when they message, at first, I feel like you probably won't entertain their message. You may actually be very strict with yourself. But I feel like you want to plant healthy roots. It's really interesting that both of you feel a little bit up in the air at the moment with this connection, but I do feel it is something that needs grounding and will find grounding in the future. And I feel you both can have a high level commitment, but it requires honest, open conversation and accountability. We do have the Moon card for you, and this is your energy, my beautiful Cancerians. The Moon represents you feeling still very uncertain about this. I feel like you have fantasized about a future with this person. You've dreamed of there being stability, but you recognize that there is a wall or there is some sort of barrier right now. And both of you are protecting your energy. With the Fox present, I do feel you don't trust this person fully. I feel you may wonder if this person has hidden intentions, but I see a person who's being very guarded with their own energy. So perhaps there's two people with trust issues who are not articulating these trust issues and they're being misconstrued. So let me just pull a card on that Moon energy for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Yeah. So as you can see, 4 cups, this person's going to message out of the blue. They're going to tell you how they feel, but part of you is like, it's the same old, in the same old pattern, and you're expecting it to just go the same old way. So I feel like you're disappointed with the way things have gone and feel really unfulfilled. And that even when they surprise you with a message, you're like, okay, how's this different? With the 4 of Cups, I do feel that it's a time for introspection. That I do feel that if both of you responded to your desires, you'd both have an honest conversation and say, look, life has been disappointing. You have disappointed me. Things have not gone the way that we had hoped for. But can we rebuild this better? Can we? Because I feel, you know, look at that cloud. This person, it's gone from a really dark cloud there to something a little bit lighter. And this person will open up and tell you how they've been feeling. Now, this is really random that's coming out, okay? There's just a small percentage right now. They're showing me what's going on in with the wildfires at the moment and the smoke. You may even receive a message from your twin about that, regarding that, and them sort of solidifying that they've been thinking about you, making sure that you're okay, if you're in some way in the line of that. Now, that's not going to resonate for everyone, okay? But they're just showing me that briefly in the water. For the rest of you, I feel this person is actually going to send a message of love out of the blue. And they want to settle down with you. They want to make it work. This person with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel this person, I know that they've taken a step back. And again, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse, but I do feel this person's been working really hard to overcome challenges. And I feel like they have a plan for the future, and that is to settle down. Because there's 2 Queens and an Emperor present and a 3 of Cups, I just want to go one more in a different deck, just to make sure that both parties are single and that there's nobody involved here. Let me just check that before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you show me? Yeah, both single, independent. 9 of Pentacles is the card of independence and being in a solitary energy. Okay, so I do feel it's really about focusing on your own needs. When you get a 9 of Pentacles, as you can see, the figure there is holding on to 6 Pentacles. So it's really about enjoying your separation period. I know it's difficult. I'm sending you a huge hug out there because it is so difficult. But it is about learning to give more energy to you. You tend to be an overgiver, my beautiful Cancerians, and I feel like it's about the energy exchange. But both of you are in a solitary energy. I just wanted to make sure before I went on there. So expect the unexpected in this one. I definitely see that this person is going to send you a message of love, and they mean it. Okay, you're going to feel a little bit uncertain about this situation at first. Let me see. Just one more thing before I go to the last deck. Long term, can you show me something? 5 of Wands, so it's not going to be easy. There are some abandonment issues still to be unpicked in this connection, and some feelings of sadness. The Hermit energy, but both of you are in the separation period to get clarity and healing. And the Fool card. You could both start again, take a leap of faith, and open yourselves up to a new start. Okay, so I feel your person needs to open themselves up to taking a risk with their heart. If they really searched deep in their soul, they'd recognize that you would never hurt them, okay, that you would love them the way that you have been loving them. And I feel that if they are honest and take accountability and show that they have matured, and they disclose to you why that they took a step back, then perhaps you can open yourself up and take a risk on love with them again as well. Okay, but I do see stalemate energy with you and your person that will, in some way, in the not too distant future, will find a resolution. Now this deck here, wonderful deck, is called Twin Flame Messages. This is the conversation or the things that your person deep down would really like to say to you. Okay, so I'm just going to go get some final cards before I close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding this twin flame connection? Could you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Oh my gosh. This deck, you could have got any card. There's some really negative cards in here as well. You could have got any card, and you literally got the cards of what I was picking up in your reading. So firstly, their first sentence is, I love you, because this person does love, okay? And the next one is, I want to come back home to you where I belong. And I picked up on that energy over here with the anchors. They feel like you are home. And I do feel that one of your messages recently it was called Coming Back to Home or something like that as well. I'm battling my addictions. Now that did not show up in the energy, okay? So this person, they're with the Emperor energy, they have a very tight rein on their emotions. So I didn't pick up on the addictions, so perhaps this is something that's hidden. Maybe that's what the heart-shaped box is. And I've got here, I'm so tired of sabotaging this connection. So definitely this person, they're maturing and they recognize that they have been doing that all along. Now, I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Okay, we have a key. Okay, now this is the Death card key. It has the white rose that appears on the Death card. Very similar there. So this is about new beginnings, ending a cycle of repeat, breaking old habits, and a reminder that one must shed what is old and familiar in order to embrace something new. So I do feel that there is a transition period that you and your person will unlock. And also we've got the butterfly. Okay, now the butterfly is relevant in this situation because the caterpillar goes into the chrysalis and completely dissolves in its form. It doesn't go into the chrysalis and just take a nap and wake up with butterfly wings and is a butterfly. It actually becomes jellified. It loses its sense of self. And that's what the twin flame transition period is about. It's about losing one's sense of direction or self in order to rediscover yourself and grow into what you always were meant to be or what you always have been, but had to have the confidence to step into your power and then spread your wings. So I do feel that this relationship has the potential to be something really wonderful. And I feel embrace the growth. It's a difficult cycle. I completely understand. I've been saying in some of the readings that when I met my twin, I was the runner. Initially, I'd gone through a very difficult breakup, very painful experience. Someone completely destroyed my soul, as it were, in a previous relationship. It was a karmic relationship. And then I met my twin, and I kept my twin at arm's length. Even though I wanted to say, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to take this journey of life, love, and, beyond to the next level. I was scared. I just kept them at arm's length. I, tried to show them that actually I didn't love them, that I was really happy on my own, that I didn't need love. I didn't need anybody because I was in pain. Now, again, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out, but humans are very complex creatures, and I want you to be aware that some people, they allow the narrative to control them, and sometimes they step up and they step out of the narrative and they realize that they are being controlled by previous experiences, and it influences the way that they operate in love. And the twin flame connection, your twin is maturing and will see that they've been sabotaging some aspects of this connection, and they will find their way back to you. Remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Cancerians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. Love and light.